Wonderful. All right.
I like it.
And we've got some stuff that's going to be handed out here a little bit on the stage as well. Those of you who are unaware, these tapings are to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Larry's Country Diner. This is, believe it or not, the 10th year we have been doing this. I mean, that's pretty amazing, right? 10 years ago. I think it's pretty awesome. Some fun, quirky characters, and it's all worked out amazingly well. And so what we've been doing is handing out little, not champagne. We don't want to make this Larry's Country bar, but we've got some cider here, and we're going to do a little toast to the cast of the diner and to 10 years of Larry's Country Diner. So please lift your, I think it's sparkling cider. Lift your sparkling cider. And I'm going to do a quick toast, and then we're going to drink to the cast of Larry's Country Diner. To the cast of Larry's Country Diner and to 10 years, may you have 10 more great years. To Larry's Country Diner.
Hey, hey!
And now I hand it over to the man, the myth, the legend, the man you all know, my father, Larry Black.
What is, oh, is that right? What is this? Is it apples?
It's apple cider.
There you go.
Apple
You're in
cider.
charge now.
That's what they call it back home anyway.
Hey, hey.
I've just been to the veterinarian, and he checked, and your horse is pregnant.
Ain't right.
Obviously, Larry Gatlin.
Oh, that's right. Good.
I had to finish my toast. That's good. I needed some marmalade with my toast, though. All right, guys, you ready?
Boy, are we ready.
Let's do it. Fire when ready. Well, we normally don't pray with the second show. Heck with them. But I'm going to. Father, we sure love you. Thank you for this marvelous group of people. Delighted that they're here. Delighted that we get to share your gifts with them. Continue to help us to enjoy this and have the fun that you've given us. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen.
All right. Do it to it, Jared.
Count backwards from 5.
We're working on the jukebox. Working on the jukebox. Working on the jukebox.
You're on the jukebox.
I'm on the jukebox?
Yeah, you're on the jukebox.
Hi, Larry. Turn around so the audience can see you. That's weird. Yeah, right. Jukebox is working, Jeff. Floor's ready.
Ceiling's
The diner's ready.
Hello, walls.
The jukebox isn't ready? Oh.
There. We got it.
All right.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Larry's Country Diner. Are we going to have a good time today? Well, lots of music. We got food. We got frivolity. What else do you need? Right now, I want to introduce the man who runs this place. He's often been compared to Benjamin Franklin. People say, go fly a kite. Here's Larry.
As Benjamin Franklin, I invented the stove. Ain't that hot?
Really?
Did you know that Ben Franklin invented the stove?
I wouldn't doubt he invented a lot of stuff.
He did that.
He spent his time wisely. I'm not implying anything. I'll sit down and shut up.
Here is the promise of the day. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about him that feareth him and delivereth them. Didn't we do this one last time? There are more promises in the book than just that one. So I'm going to go to an alternative promise.
You keep reading one and then putting it down in the
Well,
yeah.
Keith, there's no difference between the Jew and the Greek.
Okay.
For the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him.
Absolutely. I won't disagree with that.
You know, that's not a bad one for us to remember during our journey here on earth. No difference between Jew and a Greek. We are all the same in the Lord's eyes.
Amen.
Well, Lord, help me to remember that. All right, Jared, number 73.
Oh, there we go, my hero. And I love you so.
And
you'll always be
Ernest
the
Tubb,
same.
right?
No matter where you go.
Give me a number between 1 and 300.
8.
8.
Sure is true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Billions of hearts have been broken.
It's a sin to tell a lie is the name of
Just
it.
because these words were spoken. You know the words that were spoken?
Give me a number between
Okay,
25 and
time to Google.
40. A number between 25 and 40. 30.
I wanna live fast, love hard,
I
die young, and
leave
live
a
a
beautiful
Burn
memory.
young.
I wanna live fast, love hard,
Die
die
young.
young, and live a
Beautiful memory.
All right, that's good. I am so excited to have Rory Feek here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm excited to be with you, Larry, to be with everybody here today.
It is just a joy to see you and to see Indiana back.
Oh,
she may
yeah.
be out here.
She's over there.
Indiana.
Hi, Indiana.
Hi, Indiana.
Oh,
Hi,
she's
baby
waving
girl.
at us. Hi, sweetie.
Walked right up, shook my
There
hand.
she
and
is. Wave again.
Walked right up, shook my hand, and said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Puddin' and Tane." Asked me again, I tell you, no, I didn't either. I said, "Larry," and she said, "Larry?" She did that to everybody when she walked in. What a great gal.
She's amazing. She truly is.
How? Well, we'll talk about that. You've written a book, Farm Story. You've written Once Upon a Farm, and you've got another new one coming out, right?
That's
This the latest?
that's the book that came out, and the new one that's coming out is the children's book
Okay.
that isn't out today, but it's probably out by the time you see
This
this.
airs.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to just open with a song?
I'd be glad to.
I would love to hear one from you.
Sure. I've been a waiter, a roofer, a clerk. I've shoveled manure until my pride hurt. When you're starting out, it's all part of the work to do what I do. Now I've been evicted for not making rent. Made my daddy wonder where my good sense went. For the price of a drain, my years have been spent to do what I do. To sit here tonight with a six-string guitar and be what I've always been in my heart, just for the chance to play you my song, the thrill when I hear you singing along has been worth everything I've been through to do what I do. I played for empty tables and chairs, to drunks that don't listen and crowds that don't care. I've been told countless times, boy, you ain't going nowhere to do what I do. And I hope the critics and the skeptics alike all bought a ticket to this show tonight. They'll see firsthand that I have survived, and what doesn't kill you makes you more alive. And I'm one of the fortunate few to do what I do. Now there's so much joy this music can bring. And I count my blessings when I step up to sing. 'Cause there's so many people who'd give anything to do what I do.
Yep.
And we thank all of you. We can do what we do.
Amen. Woo! Love it.
Thank you.
It is difficult to interview friends. I've looked so forward to you being here, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting here going, what do I ask him?
You already know everything. That's the thing about friends. You already know everything.
Yeah, but to be able to communicate that to these people and let them see inside you. One thing that I saw a Facebook thing of you and Paul Overstreet. Mm-hmm. And you were talking, and you said, you know, when I met Paul, I went out to him because I wanted to write a faith-based something, because Paul, with the Randy Travis things, wrote a whole lot of faith-based songs. So you said, I wanted to tap into that. And I went out and we sat and wrote. And we wrote, Some Beach Somewhere.
No, actually, the first song we wrote together was called You Never Get Too Old to Do It. Some Beach was a little later on.
Now, Some Beach is the one that really went to the top of the charts?
Yeah, so Paul and I have written a number of songs together, but that one's probably the biggest song we've written together, yeah, and it did really, really well.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
You write stuff with such meaning, well, like the one you just wrote, that has real meaning to it.
Well, you know, I don't only sing songs I wrote. That actually is a song that my friend Tim Johnson, that I've known since I moved to Nashville, wrote. Actually, when you saw Indiana waving to me, luckily tonight, his wife came, Megan Johnson came, because Tim passed away from cancer a few years before my wife did. And so those are his words. And
wow.
I feel like sometimes, you know, we get an opportunity to keep our friends' music alive too. So, but thank you for that. I can't really take credit for it, but I'm proud to sing it.
I'm going to read this. Rory and his late wife, Joey, made 8 albums. Won a Grammy Award in 2016. As a songwriter, Rory's written 4 #1 hits, had dozens of songs recorded by other artists. What was Some Beach the best one, or the went the furthest up the charts?
I mean, I don't know. You can't. When a few of them go to #1, I don't know how you decide which one went farthest to #1. But I don't know. My wife might know because you know, maybe the royalty checks were a little bigger on one, but that was on a need-to-know basis, and she never told me.
Yeah, right, right. What were a couple of the other ones?
Another one was called A Little More Country Than That, which I thought I might sing too while we're together. My first #1 song was with Colin Ray, a song that he recorded called Someone You Used to Know. And then another one was called The Chain of Love that Clay Walker recorded.
Oh, great
wow.
song.
What a blessing to be able to put into lyric the thoughts that are crashing through your mind.
It is a blessing, especially I've learned over time, especially with all that we've been through, that it's so cathartic. A lot of times the songs that you write or that you sing, you have no idea what they're going to mean to you later on.
Yep.
There's quite a few songs in my life that I've written that have a whole nother meaning of 10 years or 20 years later.
Mm.
Yeah. Susie Boggess was talking about that on the show. She had Letting Go, which her husband wrote. Yeah. And it meant one thing to her when she was leaving her home as going out on her own. And it meant something totally different when her son left home. Yes. Totally different perspectives. Absolutely. So I guess that's the difference the years make.
That's right.
Thanks for being here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Oh, Larry's Country Diner. We'll be right back after this. I got to wake up here. deep in thought.
We got a whole room full of folk tonight.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Looks good, folk. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Not during the show. Yeah. Well, it depends on what you're just taking a.
How are you?
I mean, if you wanted to take a shot right now, you could,
Don't
because we're
listen
not
to him.
taping.
He will be crying.
Yeah, but once we start taping, then no.
Somebody beat me up tomorrow.
Oh, that's true.
Puppy and swollen.
Did JD ever make it?
He's back there eating.
Yes, sir.
Just preset him.
Yeah, go ahead and preset him.
Yeah, preset him for the first.
Overstreet is here. And I thought maybe bringing him out, or brings him out in the third segment,
Okay,
if that's okay with
that's fine with me.
you. And whether he stays out the rest of the show.
It's up to him.
Swing it.
Okay, great. Thank you. Hi.
Doesn't matter to you? Oh, good.
Like that one. What
I
size?
should have done a boot daddy. I didn't do it.
No, this one.
Yeah, I'll come back and do it.
Oh, that's too little for me. I know.
Wait, I think that'll fit my.
Not yet. No fun facts.
Larry,
Yeah. Yes.
would you rather I sing a little more country than that? And something a little mid-tempo? If Paul comes out, I'm almost certain he's going to play a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah.
It might be wrong. Or I could play something else. Why don't I, maybe if there's a fifth song and I come back around, I'll play something more meaningful. I'll play a little more country, that'll probably be good. And
Okay.
if there's time for a fifth song, if Paul
Just
does
as long as you do a little more country, I know.
So I'm going to come to you for a song in this break. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do a little more country than that.
You are? Okay, good. Yeah. Good. All right, we're ready, Jeff.
Indiana.
Indiana.
And welcome back to Larry's Country Diner. We're having too much fun. Did you see the special today, Rory? It's Rory, Feek, and Marcy Joe's fried bologna sandwich.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, with iced tea, followed by their world-famous cinnamon rolls. You can gain weight just looking at them. It's amazing. Here's Larry.
We've got Boot Daddy with us.
Hey, Larry.
Hey,
Boot Daddy.
You know, tonight we have a great friend of ours, Dean Sarantelli, Hat Company.
Yes.
And he's made some special Boot Daddy hats.
Absolutely.
But before we get to the hats, Paul, we got to do a big shout out to Esther Loftus, who's been here, came down with us. She's a super fan of Larry's
yes.
Country Diner.
I met her.
And she's
There she is.
there she is. So she's
Hey,
she's going
Esther.
to come back, go right back with us tonight.
Larry's Country Diner super fan.
Super fan. So talk about Mr. Dean.
Yeah, so
Sarantelli.
just a quick story. One of the oldest hat companies out there since 1878. It's a fourth generation. Dean is the fourth generation of making hats. The story goes back in 1878, which would have been his great-great-great-grandfather, went around New York City and New Jersey and collected all the little derbies that men were wearing as dress hats during that time. Well, he'd take them back and he'd grind them up and made larger hats
Wow.
for guys that would go out west. And just so happens that a man by the name of John B. Stetson purchased those hats from him to sell to cowboys that were going out west. So it's a tremendous story. And to think that since 1878, they're still making these hats here in America.
On the East
in
Coast.
US. On the East Coast, yeah.
Yes.
In hats in New Jersey?
Yeah,
Hats in
New
New
Jersey.
Jersey.
That's right. That's where.
Okay,
Sarah
whatever.
told you.
But yeah, so we got our Boot Daddy collections. We have the Arena collection and the Presidential collection. This comes in this black and a silver belly. This comes in pecan and this silver belly here. So two beautiful colors. Plus, if you go to BootDaddy.com, you can register to win a free Saratelli hat.
Oh,
And plus,
really?
he
Heck
made
of a
these
deal.
just exclusively for
Absolutely.
Bugatti.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we would like to invite all of the fans of the show to come and visit us there in Springfield, Missouri at PFI Western Wear. But we also have our big giveaway here.
Well, let's don't talk about it right now.
All right.
Let's hold that one because it's a special time.
Okay.
So we'll talk about it next trip.
I want to see that hat.
Okay.
Which one, Larry?
That one.
That one.
That's much too small for your head. Much too
You
small.
may not
And
get
of course,
this one
Larry,
back.
you know, our beautiful Ann, I think we're related somehow. We don't know how yet. 10th cousin, I think. Second? Twice removed, yes.
There he is.
Well, way to go, Larry.
Larry, I've never seen you in a black hat. I think you've got a couple of
Wow.
hats, but I've never
Nice
seen you in a
looking
black
And
He's
it
hat.
looking
doesn't
good.
fit.
You look like a cattleman right now, buddy.
You know, you could get on a horse tonight. You can go home with us.
That's right.
But of course, you know, if you buy anything at PFI, you get a Boot Daddy hoodie for only $10.
$50.
So, Larry, you look good in that hat.
Well, but it doesn't fit.
We can
Do you
solve
know
that
there's
problem
something
really
on your
quick.
desk up there,
You
too,
can
Larry?
what?
We can solve that problem. We have plenty of stock back at the store.
Hey,
Larry, you got a boot up there, don't you?
I do have a boot up there. Oh, yes.
Wooden boot.
Would you take that hat for me, please? All right. We have a boot right here. And someone has lifted the, I can tell you though, this was given to Boot Daddy, number 11, made for Boot Daddy by Mayor Blaylock of Zebulon, Georgia, June 2018. Now, I'm not sure what it is.
Well, it's a 6-inch work boot, basically. It'd be a
Yes.
lace-up work boot looking, so to speak, if you have a square foot.
And this guy watches a show every time, and he drove all the way up to make sure I brought it down and gave it to you, Larry.
Well, you know what, Larry? When they first started making boots, there was no right foot or left foot.
That's right.
The military, it was just you put
Feet.
them on and you wore them until they broke in. That might be that might
This
be
might
it
be
right
it.
there. Prototype.
No, what this reminds me of,
Will you check your oil there?
remember the Nestles.
Nestle's makes the
very best chocolate.
Very good, Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
That was
you,
a stretch,
thank you.
wasn't it? That was a stretch, yeah.
All right. Wow. Rory, Feek, you got another one for us?
Sure.
You ready, Sheriff?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine a dirt road full of potholes and a creek bank with some cane poles catching channel cat. I'm a little more country than that. Think of a small town with an old hound laying out front of the courthouse as the old men chew the fat. I'm a little more country than that. I just want to make sure you know just who you're getting under this old hat. 'Cause girl, I'm not the kind to two-time or play games behind your back. I'm a little more country than that. Well, think of the Hank song from days gone with a steel ride that's so strong it sends chills up your back. I'm a little more country than that. If you want a brick home in a school zone with the doors locked and alarms on, well, honey, you're way off track. 'Cause I'm a little more country than that. Yeah, I'm sure that you've heard those 3 words from others, but they fell flat. but this ring ain't something that I mean to give you and then take back. I'm a little more country than that. I just want to make sure you know just who you're getting under these overalls. 'Cause girl, I'm not the kind of two-timer play games behind your back. I'm a little more country than that. I'm a little more country than that. I'm a little more country than that.
Oh, wow.
Great stuff. At what part in your career did you write that?
I wrote that probably right around the time that Joey and I started singing together. Not somewhere right around that time. So it was just a song that me and Win Varble and another guy named Don Poitras wrote together, and we wrote it for someone in particular who didn't record it, and it just sat on a shelf for a long time.
Wow.
And found its way to the radio.
So you recorded
it's been a blessing. Mm-hmm.
You're a blessed man, aren't you?
I am a blessed man.
You are.
I really, really am.
Indiana, what did you think about that song?
Is that good?
Do you like that song, Indiana? Yeah, that's daddy. Okay, so the police officer pulls over the driver. When I saw you driving down the road, I guessed 55 at least. The lady driver looked at the officer and replies, "You're wrong, officer. It's only my hat that makes me look that old."
Oh. Times like this, you wish you had a drum so you could get a rim shot. You know?
I need a rim shot, man. I really do. What do we have written on the guitar? Is that an autograph?
It is an autograph. Guess who autographed my guitar? My wife and I.
Oh.
You want me to tell you the story?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So when Joey started getting sick the second time, and it looked like things weren't going to go very well, we had to play a show out in Montana, and I had to go with my daughter and play without Joey. And so when we were there, we had found out that some folks in the area were having a big get-together and a fundraiser for someone who had cancer out there. And I figured that I was pretty much done playing music because my wife was pretty much done playing music, at least it looked like it. And so we had signed the guitar, and we just left the guitar there for them to sell and give away and make money. And so that's what they did. I never saw the guitar again until after Joey passed away. A year and a half went by, and then I started thinking about playing music again at our farmhouse in the concert hall. And the folks who bought that out there, Frank and Karen Smith, drove down and brought it to me.
Gosh.
People are good.
Whoa.
You're going to get me before this is over.
He's going to get all of us. Huh?
Sorry about
All
that.
right. Let's,
You asked about
I
the signature.
I did.
Beautiful
You asked,
story.
Larry. It's your fault.
Beautiful story.
All right. Let's get out of here and take a quick break. We'll be right back.
All right, when we come back, we've got more music on the way. And look out, Roy. Nadine's on the way right here. Larry's Country Diner. Don't go anywhere. Wow.
It was good, Rory. Good,
That
good,
is
good.
a beautiful story, man.
Let's do, let's.
Yes.
We'll bring Paul Overstreet out. We'll set him. Two of them will be there.
Yeah, I got to do Nadine first, but you can get him out here and get him set.
And let's see here, Chicken Man.
Oh, yeah.
I left the door open over here.
as well.
You know what? Yeah. All right, here we go. I did it again. See Boot Daddy on the end? We've already done Boot Daddy. Number 4. We can put Chicon Man down there. Wait, where's Tartar?
Shut the door when you come through. You're letting the cold air in.
All right. I'm going to come.
Yes.
Um,
I know. I knew that'd get you.
Jared.
It really did. What a beautiful story.
If you know good
Jared, I'm going to come right back.
Beautiful story.
And
That's right. You're doing that.
Would that be okay?
My barber will be on to you.
wow.
I'm gonna turn around and talk to her. And this way,
Just go right to Nadine. Coming out. Wow.
Hit the
All right.
Nadine music, but soon as
Yeah, as soon as we, on applause, hit Nadine. You can slap her if you want to.
I'll try. Then after Nadine, you want to stay on this side of the stage and do.
We'll do Feek and Overstreet.
No, you want unless you want to.
I got no choice.
Nadine, and then we got to do Boot Daddy, not Boot Daddy, but Chicken Man, right? Nadine, Chicken Man.
I don't think Chicken Man's not going to fit in that. Trying to figure out where to put you. Okay. What? Okay. All right. Jared, hit Nadine on the button on the way out. And then we're going to go to Chicken Man and then Feek and Overstreet. Yeah. All right, let's do it.
It's pretty hot right here, though. It's pretty hot right here.
Okay, guys, let's try it.
Here we go.
On the way right here.
I like that.
And welcome back to Larry's Country Diner. So good to have you along. Got some special treats coming up for you. I want to say happy birthday to Aletha Kimbrough, celebrating a birthday today, 76th, I believe.
Oh.
How about that? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Look out, Paul Overstreet.
Oh.
Here comes Nadine.
Won't be bad.
How y'all doing?
We've been doing better.
I got to tell y'all something.
Go ahead.
It's good to see y'all two here. I was out here talking to a woman today, and she said, you know, you're crazy. And she didn't say it in a nice way.
Uh-huh.
And she said, you got a lot of problems, don't you? And I said, well, I do. I don't know how many, because math is one of them. And then the alphabet got involved, and I really got in trouble. And then I looked at her, and I just thought, well, I said, well, if you're crazy and you know it, shake your meds. me off a little bit.
Just a little.
A little bit. I had to get that off my chest. Now, how y'all doing?
Do you know Paul?
I don't think I've met Paul unless you was on here one time with Vince Gill. Who was that one with Vince? No, that was Franklin. That was
who?
No, I have not met Paul Overstreet. But I want to tell you something. I know a whole heck of a lot about you.
I remember. I definitely remember.
I know a whole lot about you. Because I read up on you last night.
In New Orleans once, didn't we?
Now, I don't think that was me. My husband's here tonight. I don't think that was me.
Yeah, he's big, and I don't think it was you either.
Because he's a big old boy. No. I just got to tell y'all. First of all, I got to say hi to Julie.
Julie.
Who is Joey's best friend. She's over here with Indy.
Yeah.
It's so good to have y'all here. I'm just really glad to have y'all. But I know all about Rory. But I didn't know about you, so I had to go and check you out.
Oh, boy.
And you know, I've always known that Rory was a good daddy. And he's just a good parent. Although his books sometimes say otherwise. But Joey helped him out a whole lot, so he's been pretty good. But now you've got 2 boys and a girl that's done really well. So apparently you got something to do with that.
No,
You didn't. You were gone all the time and she did it.
So we had 6 children, 2 boys and 4 girls.
Oh, well, then I just misread that whole thing.
Where's your
No,
information
you know what?
coming
No,
from?
it's coming back. You got a 14-year-old.
No.
I was reading about somebody else.
Must have been another Paul.
No, you've got a son that was on Glee.
Yes.
Now, see, I got that right.
Yes.
You keep guessing long enough, you'll hit something right.
You better go ahead and get to the church sign, or we're going to be in trouble.
Oh, no. I'm going to stretch this out another 30 minutes. You're going to go rest, so we're just going to stretch this out. No, but I was talking about parenting tonight, so I just wanted you to know, I just thought, well, you've got to be a pretty good man if your kids have turned out this well. Because Rory's have. Tell the girls hello for me, Rory, all right? Oh, okay. I'll get on it, Larry. I'm going to get on it. You know, I have not always been the perfect mother.
I know that.
What I've heard, I know.
But you show me a perfect mama, and I'll show you a leprechaun riding on a unicorn over a double rainbow with a pot of gold at the end of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. Because it's one of those jobs that you don't have any experience, you don't have any training, and there was a couple other things. My kids are all grown, I forgot. Can't quit. That's another one. And the other one's slowly coming to me.
Remember, it's a 1-hour show.
I know. We got another section, right? I got 45 minutes, really. No. What's the other one? Shoot.
I don't know what the other one is. Don't start cussing, though.
You couldn't quit, and people's lives are at stake. That's parenting.
Okay.
There you go. I got to quit taking that Nexium. It messes with your memory. I got to quit that. But anyway, my daughter told me that when she was in labor, she said, that labor was so hard, but that kid was worth it, but it just made me realize that probably women understand more about when men have a fever, how they feel. Mm-hmm. The pain. See, all these women got it.
The women think it's real funny, huh?
It's because they've never had that much pain before.
I like the
man.
I like the guy the lady that was saying to her husband, "You want to know what it's like to give birth?"
I know.
And he said, "Yeah." She said, "Grab your lip."
Yep. Carol Burnett said that.
And pull it up. It hurts, doesn't it? He said, "Yeah, it hurts." She said, now pull it over your head.
Yep, that's about what it feels like.
All right, give me the church sign.
All right, church sign is the most precious jewels you'll ever wear around your neck are the arms of your children.
I like that.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. All right, Chicken Man, we're coming to you.
All righty. Right now.
Right now.
Going to Chicken Land.
Chicken Land.
All right, let me show you a couple things about Springer Mountain Farms right here. We've got Springer Mountain Farms gluten-free chicken breasts. They're fully cooked, really good. Get them, all you got to do is warm it up, make you a chicken sandwich out of it. Also, that's it.
That's
Not
it.
yet. It disappeared. It disappeared, but let me, yeah. Where can you find that bag was the only bag.
Where can I find that bag?
Yes, sir, you can. Seriously. Let's go way up north up here. You go to Market Basket. Market Basket is in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. 58 stores under the Springer Mountain Farms label. Please go up there and buy it. Yes, sir. Now let's go down south again. I like to go up north and then go down south. Let's go way down south here to Grocer Outlet. They got 5 stores in Alabama and Florida. Go there, Springer Mountain Farms label. If you're down in Alabama or Florida, please look for that store. Grocery Outlet under Springer Mountain Farms. All right. What about, let's go back up north. Let's go to Met Markets. 38 stores in 2 states, New York and New Jersey, and I'm still just amazed that little Springer Mountain Farms up in New York and New Jersey up there in the land up there. All right, back out to Texas. Let's go out to Texas. Central Market's under the Central Market label. They like us so much they want us on their label. So we've got our Springer Mountain Farms there, right there on Central Market's label. Go out there, and they have Central Market's got 9 stores in Texas. Go out there. Now I've got something real special that I want to say, and I feel so privileged that I get to do this, Larry.
All right.
I really am. I really am. All right, I want y'all to listen up.
Fire
here.
when ready.
And I'm so glad that, and Gus gets to do this once in a lifetime thing right here. And I want to talk about a book that's coming out. A book. And I don't know if you know about this or anybody does, but the book is going to be called The Man in Back. B-A-C-K. Not The Man in Black, but The Man in Back. And this Man in Back, he's going to talk about in this book my 60 years on the Grand Ole Opry and my life as a TV sheriff. So what we got coming out here on December the 1st is Jimmy Cap's book.
JimmyCapsBook.com.
That's right. I'm so excited. And thank you, Jimmy, for being my friend. And thank everybody for letting me do this. And I'm so glad I got to announce it, Jimmy. They're doing that. You can get this book at JimmyCapsBook.com. Now, that's not hard to remember. JimmyCapsBook.com. Coming out December the 1st, 2018. If you've got your pen or pencil, the telephone number to call, you can call 615-804-0361. Put your order in, or JimmyCapsBook.com. And congratulations, Jimmy. Look forward to reading it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It'll be a good book. All right, I'm going to give a little piece of information to the people out yonder in a truck and to Jeff, who is standing down here holding up signs. We're forgetting signs. We're just going to go until we're through and they can edit stuff later. Okay? Everybody in the truck went, oh, say what? All right. Feek and Overstreet. That's what I want to get to.
Yeah.
Paul Overstreet.
Larry,
it is
how
so
you doing?
Good. I'm good, man. I'm good. It's so good to have you with us.
Been a long time since we played racquetball.
Just a touch. Do you
I tell you, he beat me every time. I couldn't beat him.
That's a long time ago, Paul.
That's right. I had told Paul, because he was a quarterback at down south in Mississippi someplace, very athletic. And when I met him, I was like 300 and something pounds. And I said, I love to play racquetball. I love to play racquetball with you. He said, I like to play racquetball. But it was like the way he looked at me was like, I love to play racquetball. And I go, all right, well, I'll tell you what. Anytime you want to play, I'll be happy to play you. I'll give you 14 points and I'll beat you to 15. Very grandiose. And we never got together. I walked into the club one day and he was playing with one of his band members. And he said, all right, get your stuff. So I went home and got my stuff, came back, and had a blast playing. I was just really on top of it. So thank you.
It's because you won. But I mean, anytime, you know, racquetball, you're hitting the ball up against a wall, and if you can't see it because the guy's in front of you.
Yeah.
He's blocking the wall.
That's right. That's right.
It hinders your game a little bit.
Go to the center of the court.
I was just running back and forth trying to get a peek at the ball.
I love it. Entertain us, guys. Do something.
Yeah, well, I'm so excited that you're here, Paul. This is your first time to ever be on Larry's Country Diner, isn't it?
It is. It is my first time, and it looks like you guys are having a blast. I'm having fun ever since she showed up.
I was, Paul asked what he should play, and I said, well, why don't you start with one of the songs that meant a lot to me when I came to town off your first album called Seeing My Father in Me.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. If I can remember the words. It's always scary when you're going to sing one song. If you mess that up, you're done. Career over. I used to do it at TV shows, and I'd always have them print out. And I mean, lyrics that I had sung like thousands of times on stage, I'd always have them print out cue cards. They'd say, "You want cue cards?" I went, "Oh, yeah." Because when you get up there, my brain takes a hike. It'll be back home visiting something on the farm, and I'll be, second verse. Last night we brought the children by to visit their grandpa, and it's plain to see they're truly part of him. While we were there, their grandma took out some old photographs. Man, he sure looked a lot like me back then. I'm seeing my father in me. I guess that's how it's meant to be. And I find him more and more like him each day. I notice I walk the way he walks. I notice I talk the way he talks. I'm starting to see my father in me. And today I took my wife for a walk down that old dirt road where my daddy took my mom so many times. And we found the time to mention things we never had before. And we shared some thoughts about the family life. Yeah, I'm seeing my father in me. I guess that's how it's meant to be. And I find him more and more like him each day. I notice I walk the way he walks. I notice I talk the way he talks. I'm starting to see my father in me. And now looking back, I can recall the times we disagreed, when I could not take hold of his old-fashioned ways. And the more I tried to prove him wrong, the more I proved him right. Now I know why he still stood by me as I went through that stage. I'm seeing my father in me. I guess that's how it's meant to be. And I find him more and more like him each day. I notice I walk the way he walks. I notice I talk the way he talks. I'm starting to see my father in me. Now I'm happy to see my father in me.
Wow.
Great stuff. You got some more?
Oh, yeah, lots more.
Do me one more, then I'm going to do Tartar, then I'm going to come back and do a couple more.
Wow. Let's do a song together, Paul. Want to?
Yeah, I'd love to. You're surprising me, so I don't.
He asked about this song earlier.
What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be that song we wrote.
NC.
Paul has a habit of rewriting the songs that
As you sing
we
them?
wrote. Even when they're a hit and everybody knows them, he still rewrites them.
Can I sing?
Yes, sir.
I can sing the new verse.
Yes, sir. So I'll start and you can take off after that. Driving down the interstate, running 30 minutes late, singing Margaritaville, minding my own. Some foreign car driving dude with a road rage attitude pulled up beside me, talking on his cell phone. He started yelling at me like I did something wrong. He flipped me the bird, and then he was gone. Some beach, somewhere. There's a big umbrella casting shade over an empty chair. There's palm trees growing and warm breezes blowing. I can picture myself right there on some beach. Somewhere, your turn.
Well, I circle that parking lot, trying to find a spot just big enough I could park my old truck. Some guy with a big cigar was getting into his car, and I stopped and I waited for him to back up. From out of nowhere, a Mercedes-Benz came cruising up and whipped right in some bitch. Somewhere. Well, there's nowhere to go when you got all day to get there. There's cold margaritas and hot senoritas smiling with long dark hair on some beach somewhere.
Well, I sat in that waiting room, it seemed like all afternoon, till the nurse said, "Doc, it's ready for you. You're not gonna feel a thing. We'll give you some Novocaine. That tube will be fine in a minute or two." Then he stuck that needle down deep in my gun, and he started drilling before I was numb. Some beach, somewhere. There's a beautiful sunset burning up the atmosphere. There's music and dancing and lovers romancing in the salty evening air on some beach somewhere. You ready?
I was doing a musical in California, and I wrote this verse for the musical, and it seemed to fit, especially the guy that was doing the part that sang this song. So it goes like this. Well, I sat in that waiting room, it seemed like all afternoon. The nurse finally said, "Doc's ready for you. You're not gonna feel a thing. We'll smear you with Vaseline. This'll be over in a minute or two."
Oh, no.
Then he started putting on that rubber glove, and he touched my backside like we were in love somewhere. There's a beautiful sunset burning up the atmosphere. Yeah, there's music and dancing and couples romancing in the salty evening air on some beach somewhere. On some beach somewhere.
Well, it was good having you on here.
Yeah, it was.
Looks like we might never get asked back again.
It was good to be had one more time.
All right. Ann Tartar, follow that.
Yeah, take it away, Ann.
You know what? I'm going to jump up and yell that in meetings tomorrow. I'm going to just jump up. Some beach! Somewhere! It'd be great if you guys could then back me up and start singing. You busy tomorrow?
Tartar USA.
TartarUSA.com. Some beach. I can't follow that.
But we got all the pertinent information
Yes,
in.
TartarUSA.com. Some great farm and ranch products. Rory's got some tartar products. Do you still use those on your farm?
Yes, we got some wonderful stalls in our barn where our horses are. You really took good care of us. Thank you
Good
so
deal.
much. We love all the stuff that you guys make.
Great.
Paul, is there anything you need on your farm?
Absolutely. Bulldozer, a team of Amish people, and the wood for them to build a barn.
I got you. You guys got another song?
Yeah, sure. I don't know what to do after that.
Do what?
It's always good to do something nice after a song like that.
Let's do this song, Paul. No. Something nice.
We got a lot of off the beaten path songs.
As I mentioned, Larry was telling the story that when I first met Paul, I was really excited because I knew we were going to write some really special family and faith songs, and we have. It just took a while to get there. But this is one of my favorites. This was recorded by Randy Travis, and I love this song. Daddy never went to church on Sunday. He swore that's one thing he'd never do. Mama never gave up hope that one day he'd be sitting there beside us in the pew. I can still hear Mama softly talking, her tears falling on her folded hands. That Easter Sunday when Daddy walked in, that's when I began to understand. When Mama prayed, good things happen. When Mama prayed, lives were changed. Not much more than 5 foot tall, but mountains big and small all crumbled away when Mama prayed. "17 and wild, I hit the bottle, doing anything I dang well pleased. I was burning down life's highway at full throttle, while Mama burned a candle on her knees. But then one night I came home half sober, and I saw Mama kneeling in the den. And I listened as her and Jesus talked it over. And that's when my restless days came to an end. 'Cause when Mama prayed, good things happened. When Mama prayed, lives were changed. Not much more than 5 foot tall, but mountains big and small all crumbled away when Mama prayed. It isn't like every one of them got answered, but the times they were seemed to me were rare. You almost felt sorry for the devil, 'cause heaven knows he didn't have a prayer when Mama prayed. When Mama prayed. Not much more than 5 foot tall, but mountains big and small all crumbled away when Mama prayed. They all crumbled away when Mama prayed.
How many of you had a mom like that?
Oh, man.
I had a mom like that. So did. I got one more, and then we're done.
One more song?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is Paul. What you want to do, Paul?
Well, I hadn't thought about it. It's only planned. only planned that one song I did. I guess I'd probably like to do this one for you. One of my favorite country singers was Keith Whitley. And Keith first recorded this song. It's amazing how you can speak right in my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. That smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Yeah, you say it best when you say nothing at all. And all day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Yes, you do, babe. And old Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. And that smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Yeah, you say it best when you say nothing at all. When you say nothing at all. When you say nothing at all.
All Overstreet. Rory, Feek. Two books you need to be aware of. One is Once Upon a Farm. This is Rory Feek. Lessons on Growing Love, Life, and Hope on a New Frontier. And this is brand new, right?
Yes, sir.
This one is The Cow Said Nay. Cows don't say nay.
They do in this book.
Finally hit him, yeah.
And they can get these by going where?
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Guys, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
And totally messing up the show. No, you didn't.
So good to see you again, Larry.
Good to see you.
Really good to see you.
I sure wish I could still play racquetball.
I never could, obviously.
Give him a hand. I am so thrilled. So thrilled you came. At the end of this show, we're going to do about 20 minutes on Facebook. You can get an opportunity to stick around, and we'll do that with Billy Dean. That's it.
That's it? Okay. Well, next time we're going to try to find some songwriters right with a little depth, you know. A little feel. You guys are great. Larry's Country Diner, where the cameras are always rolling, and we don't care.
All right. You'll have to watch this show to see how it comes out.
Yeah.